In this video, I'm going to show you from a candidate perspective how they complete documentation. So you will have sent the documents to the candidate, which I'll just recap now. We will send some New South Wales documents. I will also show you how the witnessing functionality works within Flows to Forms. So we'll only select 2 documents for this process. We will mail them. As I've shown before, we have the ability to pre-edit the document. So we'll pop something in here now. Then we will send a message. Once you've completed this, your message, as shown before, will appear at the bottom of your messages with the ability for you to resend it if the candidate hasn't come back to you or they cannot locate the email. We'll receive an email stating that you have documentation to go through. Please log into Flows to Forms to action the documents. So now we are the candidate at this point in time. It has the overview in the email of what you sent of the documents that you need to complete, and it has a call to action if needed. This is when the system notices that there is a witnessing tag loaded onto one of the documents. What will happen? The candidate will click on See Forms. This will look the same whether it is on a tablet, on a computer, on a phone, but smaller. And they can zoom in and out and fill it out by tapping on the screen, and they can actually change any of the information in here if they want. So, if that isn't their correct name, they can remove that or they can put something else. Please note that if they do that on here, it will not update the registration profile for them. So they can come down. As you can see, the system saves information as they progress. So they may put some banking details in, for example. And then they will add a signature that they've already housed, and they will put in the date. So it will progress through. If they get knocked out by accident, for example, all the candidate requires to do is they either go to the community portal link, which you can send to them, or they come back to their email, click on the Flows to Forms. As you can see here, it says continue editing forms. If they click on this, it will have remembered or captured the changes that we made. That was John previously. As you can see here, it's saved that we put in there was a new bank account and the ANZ. It's saved the signature, etc. This is the form that requires witnessing. Request for a signature and today's date. They can fill this out, etc. Or they can write if they do have any criminal convictions. And then they'll click Save and Send to Agent. Now, if there are multiple documents of any amount, they will continue building underneath each other. The candidate is unable to return the documentation unless they have signed every section. Should they have missed a signature when they click Save and Send, the system will not allow them to send it, and it will take them back to the utmost missed signature, therefore guaranteeing that your candidate will always sign each document. They will then save and send to the agent. Now the initial request disappeared. What the system has done though, it has recognized the candidate is required to gain a witness for this specific document. So the system plucks that out and gives it back to the candidate. Their completed document for them to then print and take along to be witnessed. Once it has been witnessed, they have the ability to come in here and upload it and send it to you, or indeed they can forward that to you via an email. Once the candidate has sent you documentation, you will receive an email stating that the candidate, Dr. Benjamin Morrison, has completed some forms. If you are in the Profile Manager, you will also notice that a little yellow circle appears above the messages, alerting you to the fact that you have a new message. From previously, this will have been sent. It now turns to completed. It alerts you to the fact that a witness is required on this document and is not yet complete. And you have multiple ways of downloading documentation. So you can either open up the document individually to see the completed information. You can download them all into one document, which will then show you them all together to check them. Or you can download them all into a zip folder, which will then show you the forms that are nicely named for easy on-forwarding or uploading into your CRM. When you have received documentation back from a candidate, you have the ability to send multiple or one form back for edits. This negates the need for the candidate to locate a printer and a scanner, as they are able to re-edit completed documents. So let's return the employee personal details for edits. You can explain what is missing. You have the ability to open text request documents here as well. Send a message. Your message will appear here. Again, allowing you the ability to resend the email if they can't locate it or they take too long to fill it out. At that point in time, we are now the candidate again. They will have received an email saying that you have documentation to look at. Get rid of these. Please log into Flows to Forms. They'll log in. This document that we've sent back for edits will be sat here. Continue editing. So the form has the edited information, the input information that we actually put in the first time, being the candidate, and now it has the ability for you to further information. It will ask them to re-sign, redate, send. Again, this will disappear from their community portal. You as the agent will receive an email and a notification. This will change to completed, allow you to download the form, and then also double check again to make sure that now the information you have requested is present within the document.